My personal stance is that we should play with everything in like Call of Duty's meant to be played and let the devs actually balance the fucking game. If something's OP, run 8 of them bitches. If the devs don't fix it, hey, we run 8 of them bitches.
By the way,
that's fine. You just weren't talking like this yesterday. That's fine. You just weren't talking
because
like
that call is fucking pointless. It was a bunch of people trolling. Half the team's there. Tej is in there. Like, dude, it was just
we
troll.
need the good eggs
that
like you, Clay, to step up. Bro. We need you to step up.
I don't give a fuck about it, dude.
We need everybody to give a fuck about it. That's the problem.
And you sit there and you bash,
about it.
Bro, you bash your head against the wall, and I did it for 10 fucking years, dude, trying to convince fucking morons what the right decision is. And it's so fucking annoying doing that for 10 fucking years. I gave up on that shit like 3 years ago. I was in the GA chat and I would just read it to my teammates and I wouldn't even say anything. I put in our vote and everything.
Listen, bro, we're here now. We're getting the calls going. We had everybody in the call, and I completely agree with you, Clay.
And it's all self-serving, and there's no objective decisions being made.
Right, but if everybody is gonna have these opinions that they Clay, everybody I talk to doesn't give a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. That's an issue.
They all say that publicly. Dude, it's all public perception. People talk way differently behind closed doors and privately. Last night, dude, the way people act in that call last night is not how they act in the GA chat, bro. And trying to get anything productive done in private is impossible. And then as soon as you bring it public, people switch up.
Bro, we know that there's bias here. We know y'all can come in and drop votes to the bias. Just try and talk amongst each other and get rid of the bias for once in your lives. Just try and get rid of the bias so we can actually fix this shit. So we should actually fix this fucking game, bro. When they're playing these games, whether the snipe is in or out, if you're a good player, that shouldn't matter. Okay? That shouldn't fucking matter. Whether the snipes are in or out, if you're a good player, if you're a good snipe, why would that bother you? Why would that piss you off? It shouldn't matter. None of that shit should matter. You might have your occasional map where somebody's taking over with it like that. And that's what the pros will do. They're gonna put the snipe in. Somebody's gonna have one good map with the sniper, be like, haha, I told you so, shit's broken. Nah, bro, you're just a good player. You're just a good fucking player, bro. And I don't know why they talk like it's like ruining the game by doing some of this shit. They talk like this shit is ruining the fucking game. They're ruining the game. They are. And these motherfuckers want to sit here and fucking gaslight me into thinking that the decisions they're making are actually good decisions. No.
There was not a single argument that was presented from the player side about the snipers that held up. Not one.
They're fucking professional players. How the fuck can you not counter a snipe? We were using snipes Ghost, AW, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3. Oh yeah, there you go. World War 2, Black Ops 3.
They're not even GAs anymore. They're just like selfish tools used to bail out teams that either are good with something or aren't good with something. It's not even, there's no reasonable discussion anymore. It used to be a collective, this gun is actually overpowered, and that's why majority would want it out. And now they're just using it for everything. Like the fucking knife, like, can you get a grip?
Tony, tell me how we're doing it fucking backwards. Tell me how it's out, we're voting to see if it's in, rather than keeping it in and voting to take it out. If we go 2 weeks of matches and people are dropping 15 kills a map every time they're running a sniper and it's just OP as fuck, okay, now we have valid proof that this shit's just ridiculous and it's ruining the game.
It's to your point, Zin, like people are just trying to vote on what's best for their team situation. Like good teams that,
too much bias,
you know, if they keep it, if they give sub ARs, they can do their thing and win. And like teams at the bottom that want to have a little bit of an advantage because, you know, they have someone like Marcel on their team that's going to take over potentially with a sniper in a fucking series. Like they want in, like it's just politics.
It's not the way it used to be, bro. We GA'd the long barrel bar and the FG42, like actual legitimate overpowered weapons.
Because all of us back in the day would actually just get rid of broken shit. Yes, and we're reasonable people. Trying to be reasonable now is impossible, dude.
I would say,
like, we wanted the game to play well. Now it's they want to strip the game down to be bare bones. And it's like, I've had a problem with that forever. And you were saying, like, you needed this energy in the call, bro. There's no fucking point.
I don't disagree when Kenny's like, you know, the public bullying gets kind of corny. I can see how it's kind of corny, but after like everything that's happened, I don't think it's corny at all anymore.
Bro, it's just accountability, and they don't like
accountability. It's not bullying. It's taking
accountability.
It's accountability.
I'm not saying the community's right every time, but bro, if you have some sense of accountability and understanding of the topic, then you're not going to get fucking crucified.
You're asking COD pros to have accountability and logical formed opinions?
No, I'm not asking them to have accountability. That's the point. I'm asking the public to do it for them because they're inept.
Essentially, so basically, good teams and good search teams just don't want it in because they think the worst teams can win because of it. Yeah. That's really all it comes down to.
But guess what? If you're worried about losing a series because of a sniper, then you're a shit team.
We wouldn't play and have jobs if it wasn't for the fans, but no pros really think like that. They think I got to perform, I got to play my best, I got to be competitive, I got to be the best team. All that other stuff isn't my job. My job is to play the game fucking well. That's what pros think, dude. And trying to sit here and be logical and understanding and try and be like, well, this is the reasoning. Oh, this is like why it is the way it is. The way it is because they're trying to get the biggest advantage they can possibly get. It's not that they want to make the game better anymore. Nobody thinks like that anymore.
Damn, bro. Somewhere along the line, the pros just became selfish and unreasonable.
It was MW19.
Yes, it was MW19. It was the...
It was the new generation.
It was the new generation.
Yeah,
it was the new generation.
I'm gonna be honest, bro.
Yo, and here's the thing, bro. I don't think these guys are even friends like we used to be, bro.
I was just gonna say that.
Like, there was a level of accountability where we'd all sit in a lounge together and watch games and shoot the shit. And I'd look to my left and say, Clay, why the fuck do you want that gun in? And that doesn't happen these days. They all sit in their own calls and they only hang out with their teams. And it's just, it's one big selfish fest. There is no community camaraderie that we all had. Like, there was a level of accountability because we were all really good friends.
And again, I'm sure everybody's scrimming or fucking watching, or I mean, I see fucking a bunch of pros in the viewer list. This is not gonna change. This is gonna be the same fucking thing. They're probably all sitting there giggling. They're all sitting there giggling about it. They think it's hilarious. They think it's funny, you know. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's over with. It's over. Nobody's got to do this shit, bruh. Nobody's got to do this shit. Just doing it to try and make things better, bruh. That's all it really comes down to. Just trying to help, man. Just trying to help. You know, we'll continue to sit on the sidelines, man, and we'll continue to keep doing us. We don't need to step in. We don't need to get involved. No.
Oh, what happened to the game we love, boys?